Welcome everyone to another episode of the Brice Side. We are here today at the Maritime Museum in Falmouth. Let's go check it out. Make that the National Maritime Museum. So just outside of the museum we've obviously got the marina here with some very nice looking boats. One day I will own one. Probably not. Look at that one. Slipstream. Very nice. It's actually quite a nice little square here. You've got Pizza Express over there, you've got a restaurant over there called Kona. I'm not sure what they do. There's some good restaurants in here. We've been here, like I said, we've been here a few times. We've eaten here quite a lot. It's quite a nice place. It used to be a Rick Stein's fish restaurant, but I think that's gone. Coming in from the main entrance, and there's lots of boats hanging up on the ceiling. What's this? That's very small. So this homemade boat, it's called the Father's Day. Back in 1993, this Hugo Villain? I don't know how to pronounce that. Broke the world record. Sailed across the Atlantic in this tiny boat. I wouldn't want to get on a river on that boat, let alone the Atlantic. That's ridiculous. Took 105 days apparently. 105 days on that. Huh. The 2012 Olympics. Yeah.
We find 7 ghosts.
Oh, 7 ghosts.
Yeah.
So what we've got to do here? Silhouettes and shadows.
Yeah.
Things are getting spooky in the museum. Can you spot the 7 ghostly silhouettes lurking in the galleries? Well, we'll have to have a little look. The Daisy Bell, built in Truro in around 1895. That's quite cool. Apparently started out as a fishing boat, and then retired from that job to become more of a, I don't know, more of a pastime boat, leisure boat. Very neat. Very old. 130 odd years old. Wow. That's a big octopus. Well, if you like your small boats, this is the place to come, that's for sure. What is this? Crandall hydroplane. Hydroplanes were developed in the 1920s and 1930s when outboard engines became available with increased size and power. This particular boat was designed by naval architect Brice Side in the plans that were published in the 1935 edition of the magazine Motor Boating. Very cool. An Iraqi guffer, I ever thought. Iraqi guffer. Basket-like boat, known as a guffer. I don't think I would want to be sailing around in that. Tools of the trade. Viking shipbuilders would recognise many of these woodworking hand tools that are still used in boatyards today. This collection of replica Viking boat building tools was made by historical blacksmith and Viking reenactor Jason Green. Very cool. So some replica Viking tools to build something that looked like this. I think what the Vikings achieved in terms of their maritime prowess was most impressive. Well, there's one of Matilda's shadows. All the ghosty shadows that we've got to find. So the actual workshop belonging to the museum. That's quite cool. You're saved.
AJ,
You're safe. You've been saved.
Can you pull me in? Oh, thanks.
Nice one.
Rescue.
So a dugout canoe. So you just get your big tree, and then these are the various stages of digging it out until you get it smooth. So from the catwalk looking down on some of these beasties, they are quite impressive. Falmouth Packet Service. In 1689, the post office appointed an agent in Falmouth to set up a regular service to Corunna in Spain. Corunna? I suppose that's how it's pronounced. Corunna? I don't know. Within a few years, services were being run to the important British colonies in North America and West Indies. That's a very nice model. Packet brig. Bell from the packet Hanover, 1757. This bell is clearly marked Hanover, Paquest, 1757. The suspension lugs were torn off when the ship was wrecked. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Huh. Gosh. That must be some force to pull that off. Oh, I do love my models. Model of the packet Duke of Marlborough. That's very nice. Like that. Some very ornate swords on display. Marine telescope, 1820. But she's seen some nautical miles. How beautiful ships were back in the day. Look at that. Captain William Rogers capturing the June Richard, 1st of October 1807. I think I've pronounced that right. I don't know. June Richard. I don't know. Whatever. Cool painting. Another model on display of the packet crane. HM packet crane. That's very nice. Difficult to see with the glare of the lights on the glass, but a sea service pistol from Packet Dove. HM Packet Dove. So this is a replica of a passenger cabin, 1783. Cool. Oh, one of Matilda's little ghosts are back there. Nice hat. Think it would suit me? Let me know in the comments. Okay, pretty grotesque. Some clay pipes by the look of it. Very strange artifacts. Ooh, Penzance. Pool and some Penzance. Hello. Robert Richard Broad Sr., born in Penzance. How about that? 1797. Consul for Netherlands for 50 years. He received two knighthoods. He received two knighthoods during his time as a consul. What? Oh, I see. One from the Netherlands and one, and the other from Saxony for services to the Saxon government. Huh. Penzance boy. Some very nice artwork. I would like to have that at home. You alright, AJ? Yeah? Yeah. Tilly, you good? That's a very nice cutlass to be wielding around. There is just such a huge amount here to see. We're not going to be able to document it all, that's for sure. So we'll just do like a little glimpse of what's here. It's probably possessed. It's a lifebelt from the Jane Slade. Ah, there is the Jane Slade. Well, portrait of her. So we've just come out of that exhibit, and this is now looking down the length of this sort of like this big open expanse where all the boats are, where you first enter the museum. So we enter in that way, and we went up the steps to get to this level, which are just in behind that red sail. Sea service pistol, a scrimshaw is the name given to the carving done by sailors of whaling ships on bones or teeth of whales. Oh dear. Ah, cat of nine tails, justice. Yeah, AJ, I don't think you're supposed to be in there. Steps. Okay, so this leads to a nice overlook. Oh, there's that slipstream yacht that we were looking at earlier. Very cool. Okay, well that view is definitely worth the walk up those steps. Just got to walk down them now. So this exhibit is all about tattooing. Deep history. Tattooing occupies a deep, sometimes troubling place in British history and the British popular imagination. Look at that dude. He looks like he should be in Star Wars. It's a tattooed butt. Okay, that's a lot of tattooed hands. Oh, they're all rubbery. That's quite funny.
Daddy, I'm on my last one.
Oh, have you found nearly all of your spooky things? We've got one more to find, okay. Then you get your sticker at the end, I think. So another even higher perspective of the main sort of atrium, would you call it? I don't know, main sort of area. We'll call it an atrium.
We're going to find the last one.
Right, we are going to go in there. Okay, so this is a little soft play area for the kids. With slides and stuff in there. We're not going to go in there right now because it's a bit busy. But it's good to know that there's a little place up there for kids to play if they get sort of bored or a little bit, you know what kids get like. Da 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 da. The all-seeing octopus eye. So this exhibit is it one of those exhibits that are just around for a couple of months, or?
I think this one's like a year-long exhibit. It's quite a long one.
Yep.
It's not a permanent exhibit. And it's Monsters of the Deep.
Yeah, well, let's go check it out. A young fin whale skull. Apparently. Young fin whale skull. It's rather large. But then I suppose whales are large, so that makes sense. Yep, that's a bit creepy. Sideshow. Grand and unequalled entertainment. spooky mermaids. Is that an actual mermaid? No, probably not. That's weird. Viking dragon or serpent figurehead. Nice. Okay, Matilda's found a unicorn. She is over the moon. The Kraken. Legendary sea monster originating in Scandinavian folklore. So HMS Challenger was a steam-assisted corvette launched in 1858. And it's actually what NASA's Space Shuttle Challenger was named after. Or at least the Challenger exhibition, what am I talking about? Expedition, which it was on. Awesome. Ugh. Weird. So that, difficult to see. Oh no, we can pick it out. That's a gulper eel. Giant deep sea shrimp.
That's a French
Cookie cutter shark.
That's a ghost shark.
Huh.
Vampire squid. A cookie cutter shark.
I was just about to say, what the heck is that? But I just read the placard and it said a Dumbo octopus. Who knew that that existed? Anglerfish, apparently. Yeah, look. Anglerfish, nice. So the ghost is up here, maybe. We've got to keep an eye out for your last ghost, haven't we? So we're going to move up to the next level in a minute and see what's up here. Oh, AJ, you've just taken the lead. That's a big squid. Maybe it's a baby kraken. Look at that thing. Okay, Matilda has named him, or her, Squiddy McSquidface. Brilliant. Okay, I'm not even going to ask what that is.
It's a unicorn.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that. A real unicorn. They exist. This is allegedly an 18th century mummified mermaid.
Is it one?
Who's this then?
Molly the mermaid.
Poor chap, he's called Stinky. Stinky the albatross. So we are literally now on the bottom. I think we might be under the sea level. So we found Matilda's last ghost. And this is really cool because we're underneath the water level. And that is the mid-tide on that blue line. So that's where we're at now. And working all the way up is your high tide. So actually during the high tide, I assume that window would be completely covered with sea. That's kind of neat. I've never been down here before. We are literally in the bowels of the museum. The bowels of the museum. It's very murky out there, isn't it?
Today, I think these are sea creatures. These are little barnacles and...
I wouldn't really want to dive at the best of times, but I would certainly not want to dive in one of these. What do you hear?
The sea.
Sea. Wow.
So,
Should we put the camera's ear to it? What do you hear, camera?
See?
See. So we are going to head to the shop and the exit, obviously, to pick up Tilla's sticker because we did find all of the ghosties. Okay, so we did it. So that was the National Maritime Museum. There is a lot of stuff in there, actually. We haven't been there for
A long time.
for a long time, and actually there was more in there than I remember. So that's really good because it's obviously grown as a thing, as a museum.
And your ticket gives you entry for a year.
Yeah, so we'll definitely be back.
So that's really good as well. So
Yeah.
it was, I think, $14.95 per adult. But actually, if that gives you entry for a year, and they change their exhibitions. So,
Yeah, well, that's worth it, isn't it? Tilly had to pay because she was over 5. So she, what was she, £7 or something?
$7.95.
Something like that.
And AJ was free.
AJ was free, being under 5. Oh, that was AJ's sticker, wasn't it? Tilly, where's your sticker gone? There it is. Yeah, so you found all the ghosties, didn't you? So that's going to do it from Falmouth. Hope you enjoyed the episode. There was a seagull beside me. I was being wary. Didn't want to get attacked. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Do give it a big thumbs up. Do subscribe to the Brice Side. It really does help the channel grow. Hit the notification bell, and you never miss on any of the videos that we put up. We're on social media: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Brice Side. And I think that's just about. it. So, from us to you, cheers and gone.